Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Happy Saturday, guys. I'm super duper excited for today's episode because the market's recovering. Yay! Shana Mac. I did buy the dip. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So I did a fraction of my normal DCA. I did not buy the dip like I wanted to, but I am still not convinced that this is it. Let me get the camera on. Hey! Happy Saturday, guys. Did I say Friday? I don't remember. I think I said Saturday. Some guy named Clint's Corner said this music sucks. Welcome, Clint's Corner. Welcome to the channel. Oak Tree said, missed you yesterday. Yesterday was kind of a bummer episode anyway, so don't worry about it. Today is much nicer, man. Much more chill. I'm excited. We got a big pump out of ADA, which is weird. I'm live, yeah. Yep. I am. Okay. Yeah, yesterday was kind of meh, but there's some crazy news today. HBAR is literally up 20%, poking that 26-cent re-entry into the accumulation zone, or whatever you want to call that. I guess the chop zone, because it was not really accumulation, it was up top. And I don't know, we'll see if it breaks up into there. A lot of news coming out with HBAR. Again, I told you guys, they're curing cancer. HBAR has discovered the cure to cancer. So it's up 20%. Cardano got a huge pump as well. There's a lot of rumors going on today. Actually, not even today. Today is the culmination of the rumors. Charles had a meeting today, specifically, that was in Florida. And it allegedly involved somebody who enjoys Diet Coke, which is crazy. So that'll be cool to see if anything came of that. Big pump, though, out of this little range. 2.81% at the moment, 4.66% on the day. Looking good. SNEK is up 5.31%. Also looking good. Bitcoin, though, trading at $85,837, $819.97. Let's update our liquidation heat map and see what's going on here. 12-hour. Zoom in. For cancer. It's a meme. Because there's so much news coming out about HBAR. They're like, HBAR's going to the moon again. HBAR has stopped an asteroid from hitting Earth. HBAR has solved world hunger and cured cancer. HBAR has also given away millions of dollars to every poor person and has defeated poverty single-handedly. Like every time I go to X, it's just HBAR like crazy for like months. I was like, damn, HBAR is like going places. It was ridiculous. But I mean, clearly it's working. 20% is crazy. I got excited at first. Dude, they've cured cancer like 45 times in the last 100 years. It either never works or it never comes out because there's more money in treating it than curing it. So I'm not going to harp on that, though. I don't want to get shadow banned from YouTube. We got 85, 286.91. I don't know why I put the change in there. I'd never put the change in there. 85.093. I'm not going to do every single one. Just the immediate ones and then the big boys. 83.672. Is that what it was? 83.672. Yep. Okay. And then let's go above. We got 10 million. I don't do it unless it's over 20. Unless it's like really important, I guess. There's not a lot of liquidity up here. We got one right there, 86,837. And then I guess I'll do the one that's as close as possible to the current price, 86,255. Because we might cascade upwards. I don't know if that's even a thing. What's that called? We might bust upwards. But yeah, Bitcoin's looking relatively decent. Hoffs in the Discord was getting all cocky about an inverse head and shoulders, which he might not be wrong. That would actually be pretty sick. If that was the case, target should be 91-ish, 91.5. We'll see if those play out. Let me check the chat really quick. You guys are getting excited. Fahid said Clint is high on his meds again. You got ADA eyes, honey. I can't stop staring at you. Mr. Robert said, hell yeah, Fahid, 100K incoming. Hoff said muted. I like that Hoffs has like, he's fully unaware of like the context behind anything ever happening in the channel. It's really funny. Shana Max said, haha. Mr. Robert said, LOL. The Real Oak Tree said, cure for cancer. Fahid said, year of the SNEK. Yeah, I had that market on my chart, and it's kind of comical, actually. Fahid said, it's outrageous that Hoffs is in the lead. It's unfair. Oak Tree said, I got excited at first. Shana Max said, facts. Clint said, I got an HBAR on my chainsaw. Very nice product. HBAR sounds like a drug. Hey, man. Hey, man, you got any HBAR? You want to take some HBARs, bro? I'm going to pop a couple HBARs and go down to the real bar. Oak Tree said I sold 17,000 HBAR at 6 cents. Ooh, I don't know. What's it at right now? Oh, my goodness. Philly said, yo. What's going on, Philly? How you feeling today, buddy? Shana Max said he did. Hop said, stop stealing my charts. This is the not mod Hops, one of his alternative personalities. He's got a weird thing. His split personalities have like really small differences. So he'll be like regular Hoffs, and then the other personality is Hoffs, who happens to moderate JJ's Cryptic Corner's YouTube channel. And then the other one is like Hoffs, who only ever washes cups. He leaves the rest of the dishes in the sink. And then there's Hoffs that refuses to use toilet paper and uses a bidet instead. But he doesn't actually own a bidet. Hoff said, what are you talking about? You literally muted the mic to talk to her. That's what I'm saying, though. You pointed it out. You said muted like I didn't know. Oak Tree said, how much ADA do you hold? None. I own 0 ADA. Philly said, JJ isn't live yet. JJ's always live. I love the Lord Farquaad next to your name, Philly. That's so freaking awesome. I didn't think that was going to look that good. That's badass. He's all pretentious and shit. It's freaking awesome. All right, anyways, let's get back into the charts, guys. You guys are distracting me. Bitcoin currently trading at $85,696, 685.7 actually. Beautiful. Bitcoin dominance did break above 61%. What's it doing? I don't really know. Is it going to do the M, the rocket, the decline, and then another M, and then a death? That would be sick, dude. Oh my god. Set up the head and shoulders. The Batman. The freaking bat symbol. Satoshi. Bruce Wayne is actually Satoshi. Ethereum is down 1.42%. Having some trouble getting above the blue legacy trend line from, I don't know, I think August or something. June of 2022. Very cool. Actually, this is not cool. This is bad. Ethereum needs to get back above this blue line. It's looking decent, though, at the moment. It's not looking awful. Sol is down 4%. Another potential, not legacy trend line, actually. So we had this inverse head and shoulders that played out beautifully. That resulted in the pump that rejected, retested, and then got a nice, beautiful breakout. Bringing, I think, Sol to new all-time highs. I could be totally wrong. Don't quote me on that. And then eventually came back down, retested the blue line breakout, which was the previous resistance, long-term resistance, turned support, turned now resistance once again. So the inverse head and shoulders neckline is where the new resistance currently sits. If Sol can get back above that, then he's got a chance at breaking above the blue line again and then continuing the bull market. Total 3 is up 0.75%. The White Buffalo fractal looks as gorgeous as ever. Have you ever seen a better looking fractal? Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. Let me check the chat again. Looks like you guys filled up my queue. Clint said Hoff says the biggest mod failure across 4 different YouTube channels. Just Have Fun said, yo, yo, yo. What's going on, Just Have Fun? I wonder if Hoff's alt account is mod on other channels. So he's like got to have his phone open on one. And then he's like, oh, shit. This is the wrong account. And then he's like, got to go to his laptop for the other one. That sounds like such a mess. Billy said, unmuted. I had to press pause and play again. Oh, okay. Fahid said JJ isn't live at all. It's a rerun. That would be so crazy. Philly said, I am the Lord Farquhar. Hoff said, frowny face Clint. Mr. Roberts said, Batman. Shana Max said, Beardman. Oak Tree said, JJ is bearish. I'm bullish. That's the way to do it, man. When I'm all down in the dumps and like depressed and shit, you should buy. Clint said, ETH looks like a perpetual crash of the 1929 stock market. Hoff said, the only legacy here is Clint losing every bet he's ever made. Clint said, LMAO Hoffs. We got the chai latte, guys. Cheers. Happy Saturday. Super chill. Apparently you get to see the planets align right now or something. Let me text the fiance, see if she can see it. Did you guys see my daily selfie today? Day 92, I think. It was pretty cool. I had fun with that one. We got the daily close contest coming up in 22 minutes. So prepare yourselves. Let's see. Next chart. We got Cardano is up 4.05%. Looking like it wants to try to break out of the current downtrend. If it does, then in my opinion, the next area of resistance... I mean, it might be this. This isn't really relevant. It's just wicks. I would go right here, maybe. So it looks like the orange line is going to be potential resistance before the yellow line is. And then first area of resistance is going to be 68 for sure. So we've established some volume here now. Not that we hadn't had that in the past anyway, so it's not like it really matters. But it's happening. We're establishing volume, which is nice. SNEK is up 5%, breaking back into its blue support trend line. That dates all the way back to December 21st-ish. So SNEK is looking like it's in a decent place for a nice pullback, a nice DCA, nice buy. XRP is up 1.68%. Got a nice bounce off of $2. A little touch of $1.69. Currently, I guess it looks like resistance, but it's horizontal resistance. Actually, not really. See, it had some trouble here. It was a little indecisive, and then it finally broke through, and we got a retest, and it's going to continue. That's actually awesome. XRP looks like it's in a good spot. HBAR is up 19.2%. HBAR, like I said, curing cancer, solving world hunger, and negotiating world peace. Everybody gets along now because of HBAR. It is incredibly overbought, but sick trade. If you participated, potential 43% rise. HBAR is actually, I believe they've flipped some positions. HBAR is now number 11, just under Tron. All they need to do is double their market cap to flip Tron. So a lot of gain potential out of HBAR. Ondo is quite far behind, apparently. Where the hell is Ondo? Number 31. Wow. Ondo's got a lot of room to grow. But I'm super excited about HBAR and their cure for cancer and all that stuff. SWE, on the other hand, SWE kind of lagging a little bit. I really want to see SWE try for $3 again, get a break, and then continue. But for now, it's just struggling, like filling that wick. Did hold $2.50 nicely, which is a nice psychological level. 275 should be a nice psychological support if it falls below here. See how that played out before? All these nice round numbers. People like round numbers, man. Hoff said, who the F buys Tron? Honestly, they probably manipulate it to make the market cap work in their favor. I've explained how you can do that before. Ondo is up 3%. Ondo looks good as well, holding a dollar beautifully, getting a nice bounce. It did fill this entire wick beautifully. So if you bought down here, sold up here, bought back down here, you're making bank, man. You are ready. The inverse Batman did not quite play out on Ondo. Hopefully, we get, I don't know, this could potentially be a secondary inverse Batman. That kind of looks like Batman. Maybe like the bottom of the bat. Bat butt. Potential bat butt playing out. Upright bat butt on Ondo. Bullish bat butt. BBB on Ondo. Arrow has some explaining to do. Arrow looks like a doo-doo. This thing has hit bear market lows pretty much. I mean, it's up, what, 20% from its bear market lows? If you don't count this doom wick, doom candles right here. Arrow looks like trash. But that probably just means that it has more potential to go up. It does look like it's setting up an inverse head and shoulders here, which is Hoff's new favorite pattern. He has officially gotten over harmonics, which is lovely, because nobody knew how those worked anyways. Render is down 1%, making a break for that $4 area, 395-ish, to break back into its nice little accumulation zone, which has been an accumulation zone for ages. Broke below it, which is not great, but it looks like that potentially could have happened, in the past. Let's see. Yeah, actually, yeah. You could make the argument that that's par for the course. So let's see if Render can get back in this range and skyrocket back up to $6.61. That is what? Almost 100% move from here. Not buying Ondo. Or Render. Not buying Render right now. Probably kind of silly. 75% move back up to 661. You're going to miss out on that. Not financial advice. I don't know if it's actually going to go up there, but it's got the potential to, in my opinion. Polkadot, 466. Oh, apparently it's cold outside and cloudy, so we cannot see the planets. Let me check the chat really quick. Philly said, why do you keep talking about my daily clothes? My new laptop freaking rules. It lets you use a SIM card when away from Wi-Fi. Oh, that's sick, dude. When you get the data plan with it. My daughter's iPad, she's got an iPad Pro, and it's got a data plan with it. It's so awesome. Hoffs is informing the chat apparently that I've remuted. Whenever you guys see me go like with my hand, I'm muting the mic. So. I didn't actually mute it that time. I bet I tricked some of you. That's pretty funny. It's not that funny. Hoff said, who the F buys Tron? Oak Tree said, Tron. I think primarily China. And then Hoff said, AVAX is in trouble if it loses $20. Polkadot potentially filling out this beautiful parabola. I would really like to see it go up from here. Polkadot currently $4.66.9. Nice. Next stop, in my opinion, for Polkadot, I want to see it. Like, if you look back here, it danced around on the outside. It's probably going to mimic that, but I would love to see it dance around maybe like this. Like, actually keep the general idea, the general consensus of the parabola. Keep the spirit alive, if you will. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Saturday. I hope everyone's having a great day, great time, great weekend. The market's getting spicy, and I'm excited. Cashapp, however, is not getting spicy. Honestly, if you believe in this, probably a brilliant buy right now. 7 cents is crazy. It's ridiculous. So, but it's not convincing me. This is the Cardano of this run, unfortunately, because last run, Cardano had a beautiful run, and a little baby pullback, and then a big baby pullback, and then eventually an adult, a grown man pullback. And everybody just talked crap about it. They're like, Cardano sucks because the chart doesn't go up. They're dumb. And that's what's happening with Cas. And I'm going to reciprocate now. Cas sucks because the chart doesn't go up. They're dumb. Avalanche. I personally have just now formulated the concept in my brain, an original idea. If Avalanche loses $20, it's in trouble. I'm just kidding. $21.86 at the moment. Looks like it's dancing around with this resistance. Previous support turned resistance. I want to see it get back above that. It's probably going to happen, but who knows? Maybe it dies. I don't know. I would love to see it do the same thing that HBAR did and surprise the crap out of everybody out of nowhere. So let's see if that plays out. First area of resistance is going to be the orange line, and then obviously the green line, and then the blue line. Shrap is down 5.54. This is like Avalanche when it's bearish on crack. Like you take bearish Avalanche, you give it some drugs, it's shrapnel. Honestly, the name is cool, but it's also bad. You think about it. Avalanche, what are avalanches? They're it's like a bunch of snow going downhill. An avalanche does not exist without gravity. An avalanche cannot go up at all. It goes down, and it's never a good thing. It's not even pretty. It just looks like a cloud of dust. Avalanche is a horrible name. Shrapnel is also bad. Unless you're killing bad guys, but I don't want to kill bad guys with my money. I want it to go up. I want it to be valuable. I want it to be positive. I don't want it to be a piece of like a war injury. So, I don't know. Marketing, unless you're like a masochist, Avalanche and Shrapnel aren't going to do it for you. Just in the name. However, I do like these projects. My marketing brain needed a rant about that for a second. Shrapnel is currently chilling at 0.00682. I really want to see it get back above 810, representing Detroit, and then eventually 10 or 1 a penny. Yeah. I want to see it get to a penny. Chewy's coming in early today. He is 11 minutes early with 86.99, and then he also said, suck it. He was probably talking to Hoffs. I'm being so mean to Hoffs today. He's in the lead for the daily close contest, so it doesn't matter. Chainlink. Chainlink beautifully holding the orange trend line, which it's been holding. Chainlink has been, in my opinion, at least structurally. Maybe like the downfall isn't great. It is probably down the same percentage as everything else, but structurally, the chart looks beautiful. If I was a Chainlink bull, like a perma bull for Chainlink, I would buy the crap out of this right now at $14. And I've said it a million times, Chainlink is the only oracle that actually freaking works. I've watched too many of them come out of the woodwork. They're like, being an oracle is easy. We're an oracle now. And then they fail. They fail miserably. They fail so bad. And then they're like, it's hard work. We're working hard, and it's hard work. And it's not. It's not hard work. They just aren't good at it. Doge is at 20 cents at the moment. Not bad. Retrace the entire bull move, the entire break above 21. I really want to see it get back above 21. Next area of resistance after 21, probably going to be like 23, I guess. 23, 24. Let me just do 24. Yeah, let's call it 24. Get back above 21 and then back above 24, and then we can talk about some bullish Doge scenarios playing out. At the moment, though, it just kind of looks like it's dancing around trying to figure out what direction it wants to go. We do got bullish div, but the bullish div results in the price eventually going down further and the RSI going up higher. Polygon Matic Pole is up 3.75% at the moment, trying to work its way back up to the orange line to get some semblance of bullishness, because it broke below the bearish downtrend and became even more bearish somehow. Then there was a bullish potential, like uptrend triangle setup that didn't play out, and it broke below that. So Polygon Matic Pole users cannot catch a break. All three of them are in shambles. I feel very bad. My condolences go out to them. Near is up 6.16%, looking pretty good. Had this overhead resistance of the pink line, broke above it, retested, and then more resistance from the orange line. Resistance, retesting the pink line twice, 1, 2, both confirmed as support, potentially third confirmed as support, and it is making its final swan song run for the orange trend line. Let's hope we don't get a swift rejection once again. I want to see near break above the orange trend line, use it as support, and then continue to the upside. Chili's down 1.76%. Once Chili's gets back above 511, I will be excited. Until then, it's just a dancing game, a ranging game. It does, however, look like it's in a ascending wedge, which I think is bearish, but we'll see. If it breaks bullish out of this, then it'll be extra bullish. In my experience, from what I've seen, when there's a bearish pattern and the price breaks bullish out of the bearish pattern, it's like extra bullish. Silver got a little bit dumpy today. MicroStrategy stayed the same, pumpy. DXY got a little bit pumpy today. NASDAQ stayed the same, pumpy. S&P stayed the same, pumpy. We will see Monday morning if the tariff fractal is going to result in some more rippage or choppage. Bitcoin dominance currently sitting at 61.21% at the moment, and Bitcoin is trading at $85,746.18. How's everyone doing today? Happy Saturday. Sound off in the chat. The Heat said like the streak and subscribe. Like the streak and the stream and subscribe. I agree. Hoff said kept going down after you stopped playing off the grid, right? Dude, that game is fun though. I glanced at my thumbnail the other day and I was like, I should play Off the Grid again because it is a fun game. What's nice about Off the Grid is they don't need the price of Avalanche to be good in order for their game to be good, or for people to enjoy playing the game. Let's be completely real. Nobody's playing Off the Grid because it's on Avalanche. People are playing Off the Grid because it's fun. That's the big problem, I think, with blockchain games. A lot of people are playing them because they're on their chain of choice. And they're, like, financially obligated to be like, oh my gosh, this game is so good. You got to check this game out. It's called Axie Infinity. And you have to buy Axie coins. I can help you if you want to buy them. Do you want to buy them? It's only $400 to buy them right now. You should buy them. It's so much fun. It's so addicting and not at all soul-sucking and boring and miserable and reliant entirely on my life. It's fun, I promise. That's the problem. Avalanche, or Off the Grid, Guns Network, they did not do that. They said, enjoy this free game. It's fun and badass. And then everyone was like, this is sick. And they're like, oh yeah, it's built on crypto. And the people were like, really? Okay, I had no idea. It was free and fun. It was not shoved down my throat and habit forming. Tyler said, can't stay. Wanted to say March 7th is the first ever White House crypto meeting on David Sachs' Twitter. Gotta go. Daughter's birthday. Just had to come say the news. Take it easy, Tyler. Happy birthday to your daughter. Shana Max said, I tried off-grid a few times. Dude, it was so much fun. Took me forever to get my first kill. But we do have some news to go through. We got 5 minutes until the daily close contest. Let's see if I can get a couple of news off. Oh, this is just adorable. This little baby squid tries to camouflage, and somebody, they put a community note, and they said he's trying his best. This was like a complete accident. It was super cute. Arkham. This, I had no idea that this was even a thing. The Arkham Exchange is now live in the United States, available in California, Colorado, Hawaii, Indiana, Kansas, Massachusetts, Michigan, Missouri, Montana, New Hampshire, New Jersey, South Carolina, Tennessee, Utah, Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. So if you live in one of these states, you might want to check out Arkham Exchange. I think I'm going to check it out, actually, because I love Arkham. They've built a beautiful tool, and they seem to know what they're doing when it comes to blockchain and crypto, which means, in my opinion, in my brain, logically, they should be able to make a good exchange that is safe and potentially has the lowest fees, which is my biggest concern, next to safety, obviously. We got 4 more minutes remaining. Zorbus, I don't know who this is, but they tweeted, the White House will be hosting a crypto summit on the 7th of March in Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. White House to host first ever crypto summit. The White House announced today that President Trump will host and deliver remarks at the first ever White House Crypto Summit on Friday, March 7th. Attendees will include prominent founders, CEOs, and investors from the crypto industry, as well as members of the president's working group on digital assets. The summit will be chaired by the White House AI and crypto czar, David Sachs, and administered by the working group's executive director, Bo Hines. Previously, President Trump promised to be America's first crypto president, and in his Week 1 executive order, 14178, he declared that the policy of my administration is to support the responsible growth and use of digital assets across all sectors of the economy. After the previous administration unfairly prosecuted the digital asset space, President Trump's policy vision represents a new era for digital financial technology. The administration is committed to providing a clear regulatory framework, enabling innovation and protecting economic liberty. That's pretty sick, pretty exciting. Hopefully, this is the catalyst that launches the bull run and alt season can begin unhindered by Gary Gensler and his very small penis. Bitcoin currently trading at $85,881.40. We got less than 3 minutes remaining until the daily close contest. Let me get zoomed in on my 1 minute chart and be fully prepared for you guys to begin to submit your guesses. If you are new and you're not familiar with the rules, let me know in the chat and I will go over them for you. Let's see. Mr. Roberts said, happy birthday to your little one. Talking to Tyler. Yeah, Tyler, happy birthday to your daughter. Hoff said, when Bitcoin Reserve? That'd be sick if they announced that. It's a great time for them to buy, honestly. So the biggest I don't know what word I was going to say there. The biggest theory that I've seen from people regarding Trump's tariff scenario and why he's kind of tanking the market right now, and I think we discussed it on stream the other day as well, is that he's trying to force the Fed's hand for quantitative easing, and he needs to set all of this up and execute this early in his presidency, which he seems to be doing, in order to be able to then blame it on the Trump or on the Biden administration, and then go forward from there and be like, look what I fixed, look what I brought you, look what I did. And I'm not mad at that, honestly. As long as my bags pump at the end of the day, I don't care. But if we go into an early bear market, I'm going to be very sour. So prepare for that, just in case it happens. Philly said 86, I'm 5, hunting 5, wabbits 5. Oh, you got to wait, Philly. You got 33 seconds. Gotta wait for your submission. I like that one, though. That was clever. Billy also said, Tyler, happy happies to your little girl. Yeah, cheers to Tyler's daughter. Happy birthday. He's a good dad for not being here during his daughter's birthday. As much as I would love to have irresponsibly diehard fans that are ignoring their family for a random Saturday live stream, I think I thoroughly prefer having fans who are responsible, like fathers to their children. It seems like a better customer base. Better fan base, you know what I mean? 8, 5. I don't know what Tunito means. 2. What does Tunito mean? 8, 5, MMTOONETO. What? Shane, you gotta fix that. I don't know what the hell that is supposed to be. Okay, 2, thank you. Okay, what's the rest of it? Okay, 2. Hold on, I got rid of the N. Nito. 2. This like 10 backwards, so 01. Wait a minute. Is it 212? I got it. Whoa. I figured it out. Wow. That was like fucking the Da Vinci Code. I had to go full Bill Cipher on that bitch. We got Philly, who's been a member for 1 month. Thank you, Philly. We got 86555. Now you guys are just trolling me. If it becomes too difficult, I'm just not going to include it. I'm going to troll you guys back. And just make everybody hate my stream. How to lose your audience in 10 days. Oops. I keep doing that. And I did it again. Here we go. 86010. Okay, that's in order. Yep. All right, let's see. Good job. Was a hard one. Fahid, 85568 and 98 cents. Is Waterfly going to show up and submit a guess at the last minute? That would be sick. 85568. Okay. Let's see. We got 1 minute and 52 seconds remaining on the clock for you guys to submit your guesses. We have 12 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. Happy Saturday. We only have 6 likes and we have 12 people watching. What in the world? Get your guesses in for the daily close. Get your guesses in for the daily close. Let's go take a look really quick because I'm excited for my my selfie today. We got right here. Connected some dots, drew some lines, and discovered some correlations that can't be ignored. The 1 minute is pumping off. Let's see. We got SNEK. The Year of the SNEK special limited edition SNEK Energy is shipping out this month. We got Goofy Crisp meeting with lawyers and VCs. Goofy Crisp is the creator of SNEK, by the way. And he also met with Charles. There's 7 burn mechanisms on SNEK. That's like a big deal within the community. 7 is a big number. Charles is in Florida with JJ Seiler. I believe he's like the CEO of IOHK or something like that. 9 minutes from Mar-a-Lago. Interesting. He's also having dinner today, or a meeting today, with somebody who likes Diet Coke. The White House Crypto Summit is on the 7th, which correlates with the 7 burn mechanisms. And the SEC has just dropped all crypto cases. Post-dump. Very interesting. Info cannot be ignored, guys. I do believe that your time is almost up. You got 22 seconds remaining on the clock. If you don't see your guess up here, then that means that YouTube filtered it out. So make sure that it's included. If not, then it's your responsibility to make sure that I see it. You got 6 seconds remaining. It is not my fault if YouTube blocks it. Time's up. Unless you are a Cornerville Chad, you can no longer guess. Cornerville Chads have 52 seconds remaining for their guess. I do believe that we are in order. Jim Derringer said, Big Boys Toying with Biddy. We got Shana Mac, 85,212. Fahid, 85,568 and 98 cents. Hoffs, 86,010 and 97 cents. And Philly, 86,555 even. 28 seconds remaining for the Cornerville Chads to make their guess. Guys, we're killing it with subscribers. We're currently at 739 subscribers. We need less than 250 subscribers. I'm sorry, 261, I think. 261 subscribers to get to 1,000. So if you guys could share the stream, share the channel, that would be pretty sick. Let's see. And time's up. Mr. Roberts said, I got caught in the kitchen. Can I still guess? Time is up, Mr. Roberts. It was up a minute and something seconds ago. But the extra minute that Cornerville Chads get just ended. Shana Mac said, I keep sharing on X for you when we start. I appreciate that, Shana Mac. Thoroughly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Bitcoin is currently trading at $86,070.54. If it closed at this exact price, the current winner would be Hoffs. closest without going over. He is going to increase his lead if the trajectory stays this way, but stays below 86.5. It's going to be an interesting close today for sure. We got less than 4 minutes remaining on the clock. Let's see. Hoff said close above 86.3 is what we really need. JJ, rules are rules. What do you mean? $52 seconds. Okay, so we got 3 minutes and 2 minutes, 48 seconds. Let's go take a look really quick at, I guess, the rest of the news, right? Cointelegraph. The last time investor sentiment dropped to similar levels was a month after Bitcoin fell to $17,500 in 2022. I'm not going to read that article, but we are going to go check out the Fear and Greed Index. So shield your eyes. We're currently at 20 today. We got 2 minutes remaining until this updates. We are in extreme fear. Yesterday we were in extreme fear. Apparently last week we were neutral, and last month we were greed. Pretty sure they're full of crap. I'm pretty sure last week it was in greed the whole time, but who knows? I vividly remember seeing greed before it flipped to extreme fear, and I was pissed because there was no transition. It was just, they were like, oh, everybody's scared now, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Made me angry. Bitcoin currently at 86.99, 86.88. We got less than 2 minutes remaining on the clock. Mr. Roberts said, Bitcoin, a beautiful looking dip there. It really is. It really is a beautiful looking dip, ain't it? Where did it bottom? I guess the 1 minute's hard to see. Hard to see everything when you're on the 1 minute. Shanamax said, I'm not scared. Yeah, I think the fear was mostly just yesterday and the day before, honestly. Got pretty bleak, man. Yesterday, was it yesterday? It was either yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Every single Discord I was in, everyone was miserable and just bitching at each other about politics. And I was like, this is weird. Never seen that before. Never seen that before. Everyone's always in a super cool mood. If there's like falling out happening or crash out happening in one Discord, the rest of them are like totally fine. Yesterday, it was everywhere. Everywhere I went, there was like a war zone. And I was like, whoa. It was like shook Dr. Phil. I got whiplash. Like I would go somewhere else and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I would leave and I would go somewhere else and I'm like, oh shit. It was crazy, man. It got crazy. I had a fun time. But, whew, a lot of people didn't. A lot of people didn't. We got 28 seconds remaining on the clock. This is the candle that will determine the fate of the winner. Bitcoin's currently trading at $86,076.29. If it falls below 86.10 and 97 cents, then that would make Fahid the winner. It's going to be a close one. 13 seconds left on the clock. Candle's currently red. 10 seconds. Here we go. Oh, here it comes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin daily close, $86,064.53, making Hoffs the winner, closest without going over. Congratulations, Hoffs. Closing the gap. Not closing the gap. Extending your lead on the daily close contest. Now ahead of Fahid by 2. He took back his, or I don't know if he ever had in the first place. Hoffs took the crown and then created the same exact gap that was initially there. Very exciting. It's getting spicy. 86.64 and 53 cents. 64.53. Congratulations, Hoffs. Guys, spam the bananas in the chat for Hoffs for winning the daily close contest for a second day in a row, increasing his lead on Fahid. Waterfly, nowhere to be found. Everybody else kind of doing their thing. Let me spam some bananas. There we go. All right, let me add Hoffs to the Hall of Fame. March 1st, the first win, Mr. Hoffs. Technically, that was not 2 in a row because yesterday nobody won. So I apologize. Spreading false information. Now let's go through really quick because I believe, let's see, Janix has 2, John M has 1, Greg has 2, Vahid has 6, Brian has 1, Tyler has 2, Drew has 1, Jalome has 1, Jay Shear has 1, Dave has 1, Perez Plays has 1, Waterfly has 4. Wow, Waterfly literally came out of nowhere. So you guys can do it too. Hops has 8. And that is it for now. No, it is not. I'm sorry. That's not it for now. Hold on. Chad Jacobs has 2, actually. Interesting. Nope, that's not true. Chad Jacobs has 1. And Mr. Robbers has 1. Digi has 1. Ryan S. has 1. And that is it. Now, I'm not going to count this, but nobody at the moment, nobody has 5. Which is kind of crazy. So congratulations, Hoffs, for extending your lead even further. It's getting exciting. Hoff said Fahid fading. Philly said, how could nobody win? Everybody's too bullish, Philly. Closest without going over it is Price is Right rules. If everybody guesses 90K and the price closes in the 80s, then nobody can win. Let's see. Bitcoin currently trading at $86,051.14. Is March going to be bullish? Is March going to be green? Is a crypto summit going to be a sell the news event, or is it going to pump us to Mars and beyond? I don't know. It's going to be exciting. Let's actually ask Grok. Let me save this because it's adorable. Is the March 7th Washington, D.C. Crypto Summit going to be bullish or bearish for the cryptocurrency market? Let's see. Fahid said, this is ridiculous. Someone buy a whole bunch of tools from Hoff so he can forget the contest. Ooh, that would be really funny, actually, during the contest if Fahid is like, hey, is this still available? I have a lot of money and I want bulk supply. How many do you have? And Hoff's is like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's still available. How many do you want? How much money are we talking? And then the next, like, Hobbs finally catches on, and then eventually Fahid is like, hey, I'm selling some rare records for like fraction of the price. And then Hobbs is like, oh shit, rare records. Do you have any Tom Petty? Mr. Roberts said, Philly, we all guessed too bullish. JJ won. Yeah, the house wins when nobody wins. All right, let's see what Grok has to say. Predicting whether the Washington, D.C. Crypto Summit on March 7th will be bullish or bearish for the cryptocurrency market involves a lot of uncertainty, as it depends on multiple factors that aren't fully clear yet. Based on available context and general market dynamics, here's a breakdown of what could happen. The summit, reportedly hosted by the White House and Donald Trump, as mentioned in a post on X, would mark a significant moment, potentially in the first time a U.S. administration has directly engaged with crypto leaders in this way. Optimism could stem, I think it's going to be bullish. Optimism could stem from Trump's pro-crypto stance during his campaign and recent moves like launching his own Trump cryptocurrency, as noted from Davos 2025 discussions. If the summit signals clear, supportive regulations like the stablecoin bills or pro-crypto policies under consideration in Congress, Clarity for Payment Stablecoins Act, it could boost investor confidence. Bitcoin's past rallies after Trump election and ETF approvals, as covered by Investopedia, suggests markets might react positively to perceived government backing, a focus on blockchain for a better tomorrow. The DC Blockchain Summit's theme could also frame crypto as a mainstream innovation, potentially driving prices up. Nice. On the flip side, there's room for bearish outcome. Regulatory uncertainty has historically rattled crypto markets. Reuters noted recent price drops tied to tariff fears and a Bybit hack. If the summit reveals stricter than expected rules, or if attendees, CEOs, investors, policymakers, disagree publicly, it could spark doubt. The Atlantic Council highlights the steep learning curve for regulators. Any misstep or vague policy hints might spook traders. Plus, with Bitcoin dominance high and altcoins lagging, per Investopedia, a lack of broad market inclusion could dampen enthusiasm. Market sentiment, as seen on X, leans hopeful but speculative. People are asking if March could be a turning point. Historical patterns, like post-halving rallies or ETF-driven surges, don't directly apply here, but they show crypto loves a catalyst. The summit's impact will likely hinge on specifics, what's said, who attends, and how markets interpret it. Without leaked agendas or firm outcomes, none are confirmed as of now, it's a coin toss. Expect volatility either way. Crypto rarely sits still for big news. What do you think might tip the scales? Waterfly said who won? Waterfly, Hoffs actually won, increasing his lead now by 2 victories. So, it's getting spicy. So there you have it, guys. Grok thinks we got a potential bullish or bearish scenario, but the market's leaning more hopeful, which is great. Zhao said HBAR, let's effing go. Yeah, HBAR is just on a tear, man. Non-stop. It's pulling back a little bit, though, which is good. It needs to cool off, but whew, spicy, spicy HBAR. 46% move. Wow, that's crazy. Literally erased majority of the tariff dump. That's exciting. Holy crap. HBAR might be the first one to fully recover from that. At least the first mainstream coin. Bitcoin dominance is continuing to show some signs of life. So is Bitcoin. Congratulations, Hops, once again, for winning the daily close contest. Killing it. Everything else, pretty quiet. Did you guys see how butthurt Peter Schiff is? Look at this guy. This guy's so angry. Oh, I thought that said rugged individuals. Where is it? He's talking about Bitcoin like every day, and I'm like, does this guy have nothing else going on in his life? Is he that upset? Right here. I'm interested in finding out on Monday how much money Saylor spent buying Bitcoin for MicroStrategy this week. I wonder if his purchases are a major reason for today's bounce and why Bitcoin didn't end the week much lower. He's so mad. Bitcoin rallied back from below 79K to above 84K. Meanwhile, gold corrected from above 2950 to below 2850. This is a great opportunity to use BitPay to sell the bear market rally in Bitcoin and buy the bull market dip in gold. I don't know, man. I can't. I don't understand how somebody can be this delusional. Or even just this butthurt, man. It's so funny to me. Look at this. He's doing polls. That's too funny. It's just nonstop. That's all he thinks about, all he talks about. I don't know. I've never seen somebody that committed to being butthurt about like an entire asset class. I think Saylor was actively outspoken against Bitcoin once upon a time, but because he's a man, he did the research and then he's like, you know what, I was wrong. Now I'm a goddamn genius. So, unfortunately, Peter didn't quite get the memo. Waterfly said, might HBAR did something? I believe so. I just don't know what. The guy that like leads HBAR is dropping a bunch of like, I think spoilers is what I would call it, about what's gonna take place on the 7th, and he's heavily involved in it. Hoff said Bitcoin trying to punch through this resistance here. Go Bitcoin. The gold bull market. Dude, the gold bull market cracks me up. The gold bull market. Gold went all the way from 2,800 to 2,950. They're like, holy shit. $150. Son of a bitch. Call my wife. Call my wife. We're making love. $86,063 on Bitcoin at the moment. The bear market bounce all the way up to 500K. Hell yeah. Did we hit that liquidation point? I think we might have. Ooh, look at that. I gotta change it. It's gonna change. Yep. Okay, hold on. We got a big one right there. 35 million at 86,850. Nice. Okay. Oh. Am I confused? What's underneath that? 837? Really? Those are that close? Let me get rid of that. That's crazy. Okay. Let's go hit these liquidations, man. Let's liquidate some bears. What else do we got? We got 10 million, 13, 6, 9. At least the bears are getting a little smarter. Or maybe they're just running out of money. I wonder if Bitcoin's like permanently like liquidated anybody. If they've just lost their entire life savings trying to short it. I wonder if that's happened. It's kind of depressing to think about. I don't want anybody to lose money, but the people that insist on like consistently shorting markets are basically betting and hoping that everybody's going to lose money. So what's this red? What is that? Data issue. No real-time data? What? Our engineers are already investigating the problem. That's weird. Okay. Let's go to Coinbase's chart then. I've never seen that before. Is Binance down? No, I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. Interesting. That's really weird. What's going on with TradingView then? TradingView's got a little hiccup going on right now. Very interesting. All right, let's see. Bitcoin dominance. A little hesitant. Ethereum, a little hesitant. Sol's looking green. Total 3. Should see some upside according to the fractal at least, if it's going to abide by the fractal. SNEK looking good for some push. Man, HBAR is just killing it. Absolutely killing it. Do a quick update on our paper portfolio. Refresh. All right, our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio, with I believe 40% voted on the community, is currently sitting at $942. We did dump $1,000 into this, and we're only down $60 right now, which is great actually. Beautiful. Very nice performance. We got 10 coins. So each one of these should be 10%. Looks like Near is the only one that's actually up, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see which one, I guess, dominates the portfolio entirely. And then let's go to our Memecoin portfolio. Memecoin portfolio post Libra, which is after the Libra scandal on Pump Fund. Currently $824, so it is down almost $175, over $175, I believe. Yeah, 5 of them, $200 a piece. So we got another $1,000 portfolio. So overall, we're not bad. We're not bad off. We're down less than $300. Whiff 22%. So each one of these should be 20%. So Whiff is recovering. Doge is recovering. Giga, Pepe, and SNEK still got some room to recover. But honestly, it's really doesn't look awful to me at all. So if you would have had this portfolio, wow. If you would have had this portfolio December 8th, 2024, you'd have almost $3,000. That's crazy. Let's see if the market rebounds. Was that the top? That is the top. Wow. Interesting. All right. Let's see. We got one more article to read. It looks like market's chilling out. Maybe get a little red. We'll see what turns out. All right. Shield your eyes, guys. I'm warning you ahead of time. It's going to get bright. Bitcoin price risks correction to 72K as investor sentiment weakens. The last time investor sentiment dropped to similar levels was a month after Bitcoin fell to $17,500 in 2022. Bitcoin may see a brief correction to $72,000 support as an imminent market recovery remains limited by a lack of crypto investor sentiment, which has dropped to lows not seen since 2022. Bitcoin price hit an over 3-month low of $78,197 on February 28th, falling over 28% from its record high of over $109,000 reached on January 20th. Bitcoin may experience a deeper retracement toward the low 70,000 range as the market repositions, according to Ilya Kalchev, dispatch analyst at digital asset investment platform Nexo. Yet a significant drop below 75,000 seems less likely, the analyst told Cointelegraph, adding, while there might be a temporary backtrack as the market fills the gaps left during the rapid climb, Bitcoin is more likely to establish firm support in the $72,000 to $80,000 range. This support could provide a foundation for a more sustainable recovery, reducing the likelihood of a deeper retracement, he said. Other analysts also predicted a Bitcoin bottom near $70,000 in early 2025 before the next stage of the rally. Based on its correlation with the Global Liquidity Index, Bitcoin's right-hand side RHS, which marks the lowest bid price someone is willing to sell the currency for, may fall below $70,000 around the end of February after it peaked near $110,000 in January. Interesting. Now, I do believe there's a correlation with the M2 money supply, and people think that it's lagging or something like that. Let me go to X really quick and do a quick search. Right, is it right here? No. Yeah, it's right here. This is the chart that everyone's talking about. Global M2 money supply versus Bitcoin. Everyone's talking about like a 2-week lag or 75-day lag, something like that. And allegedly, we're reaching our bottom right now. Now, it doesn't always 100% correlate. There's always some kind of deviation between the two. So we could stay up here. We could go lower. At the moment, Bitcoin seems to be sitting above the M2 money supply. So it might just kind of chop. It might get below it eventually. But it looks like if the correlation remains, then Bitcoin should pump within this year back to previous highs. Not financial advice, but it is what it is. Not a great picture, but this is the global M2 money supply liquidity versus the price of Bitcoin. You can see how they move almost exactly together. The M2 data has a 10-week lead, so the black line is further ahead at the end than the red line Bitcoin price. So it's 10 weeks. And look at what's happening. Global liquidity is up sharply over the last 10 weeks. Bitcoin price should follow it. Nice. So yeah, we'll see. Everything's kind of coming to a head with the cryptocurrency summit on the 7th and the global M2 money supply. Basically, everything's kind of reaching a culmination, a swan song. I think I've said that like 5 times. That's the only thing I can think of though. Isn't that supposed to be like a finishing move essentially? I don't know. It's gonna be sick. If somebody's gonna reveal themselves as Satoshi and then they just wave their hand and everybody on the planet is just filthy rich. That's like the opposite of what would actually happen. What do you guys think about the Jack Dorsey being Satoshi theory? I feel like it's got some legs, honestly. It's got more legs than whoever the other guy is. The freaking Australian dude or whatever. That shit's cringy. I think that guy's just like trying to get some like legal grounds to acquire Satoshi's wallets, which I don't even know if that's even possible. It's just kind of goofy to even think that you could do that. I don't think he knows. Is it Craig Wright? That's who it is. Craig Wright. Craig Wrong, actually. Craig Lie. Craig Cringe. Gosh, could you imagine being that guy? That's so awful. All right, well, market's unfortunately kind of boring, so I'm probably going to call it. Play some video games with the family or something. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. As always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Happy Saturday. Smash the like button on your way out. Share the stream with your like-minded crypto friends, and good night.